Welcome, I'm Going Commando, and we're going to keep playing some Napoleon Total War, the Great Britain campaign. And I just want to apologize for the last few videos. The resolution was off, and I recorded it in a batch and didn't notice that it was off until it was too late. So I believe I've corrected it, and so we're going to keep going from where we were. So if we remember, we just had a pretty good victory here in Gibraltar. Army took very little damage compared to the French army, which appears to be pretty much desolate. We've also taken the Brittany peninsula here, and we're just holding it with a small amount of troops, as our other troops are, our army, rest of our army is marching south, trying to capture Aquitaine, just to kind of alleviate, and that'll give us another port that we're repairing as it is. We have our fleets, a fleet up here, which is going to be merging with this fleet. And they're gonna go keep harassing the French, Spanish, and anyone else that gets in our way. There's our main fleet with Nelson, Admiral Nelson, very great admiral of the area. Oh, looks like I have some armies that can come down here, some Scottish troops. Alright, looks like we'll just check this out, so just catch up. These are all the bad guys. And alright, so we are at war with the Ottomans, the Spanish, and the French, as well as those guys, and Kingdom of Italy and Swiss Confederation. Oh, why are we going to be bankrupt? Army upkeep, really? Quite interesting. Hold up. Oh man, we might be able to take this right now. Demand surrender. Occupy. That puts us still under. Okay, well, I don't want to get rid of troops, because our troops are pretty important, but let's see what our income, our cost, upkeep 210. So we get rid of those three, that brings to 630. We're gonna do it. So we have 37. It sucks, but hey, yeah, I guess it's better than nothing. So we might need to send a force back up to the Brittany Peninsula for reinforcements, as they may try and take it. And I've got a barracks built here. -3. Because he has a decent sized army right there. So what I might do is leave a couple of line infantry here. That'll be fine. And come attack them. So we're going to go ahead and fight this one. Looks fairly... Well, I mean, I have the upper hand. I have more artillery, more infantry, better artillery. However, these are some of the best cavalry in the game. But I have a really good general, so could balance out. Alright, so he has a kind of an echelon formation, which is kind of odd. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up here. And we'll assign that infantry like so. Alright, so we're going to set up our cannon. I think we're just going to put the 9-pounders right here, because they should be able to... There's a little bit of a hill, but we'll advance them to that. Actually, I think I like the idea of putting the 9-pounders up on this hill. So a little bit bigger guns, a little bit more range. But the 6ers down here, and what they can do is advance a little bit. Let's see if they can reach. Oh yeah, so they can cover that flank till the 9-pounders get in position along this ridge, and they'll be able to sweep the whole line. Good. So I'm going to put my main infantry force right there. My light infantry force is going to be on this flank. Or no, I'll put these guys here. That way, if they do attack with a cavalry, I can have somewhat of a defense. And then I'll put the light infantry in front, and they'll be able to skirmish and attack as needed while the artillery advances. Alright, so oh shoot, I forgot about that. I got my guns mixed up. That's real awkward. So I just smacked some of my own troops. That's kind of embarrassing. 'Cause I just talked about it too. Just talked about how I was gonna do this, and then I go and I set it up like that. What? Alright, so now my 9-pounder is going to be in position, and I should be able to pretty much destroy that battery. And turn the flank. And I think these 9-pounders can reach yeah, his whole formation. Alright. Infantry will advance. And that artillery battery is about to be just destroyed. So I think I'll take my 6-pound, or these ones, the 6-pounders. I'm going to move them up on this ridge to be more effective on that. I'm going to take my 9-pounders and I'm going to keep pounding his other artillery unit. Hopefully grab some of that cavalry while I'm at it. And then we'll see what happens. Turn this line ever so slightly. Oh, he didn't know I had them there. Boink. Now you know. Advance the infantry. Advance the infantry. Light infantry. Rotate and move forward. Square formation. Although this cavalry isn't typically used for that kind of attack, but he is doing, which is very odd. Normally it's a harassing cavalry. You want to just kind of mess with the enemy. Versus actually engaging line infantry with it. Like, that's a very odd tactic in my opinion. So alright, so the artillery there be able to support the assault. Line infantry is engaging his flank, and he's just marching into position. I mean, he doesn't seem to be thinking, oh, maybe I should protect my flank. Light infantry seem to be just out of range, so we're going to move them up a little bit more. We're going to bring these troops up there, and I'll be able to completely engage his whole line with my whole line. It'll be great. We're going to move. Just getting a nasty crossfire on them. Just demoralizing. And some of my best troops on the flank here, the Highland Foot and the King's German Legion. Our 6-pounder guns are on that ridge. Now we can start effectively firing on their... Well, they don't really have a line left anymore. Protect our flank, but his artillery battery what's left of it. Alright, we're going to move the cavalry up. And we're going to return the infantry to a place of cover. Because our cannon seems to just be stupid and firing at our own troops on that hill, so yeah. Tell our cannons to stop firing. And just do mop-ups at this point. We want to knock out any of his army we can. Essentially, we want to just clean them out. So we don't need any more of his troops floating around doing this again, causing us to have to move our army constantly back and forth, because he'll just take this army, move it someplace else. And yeah. So we lost 100, and he lost 711. So that's significant. So he's got one artillery battery or unit, which is probably under strength. So we're going to send one infantry. Actually, we're just going to send one dragoon after him, and I think we can auto resolve that. Victory. Alright. Nope. And we're still a deficit somehow. Too many armies, too many fleets. Alright, so we're going to take this fleet, and I think I'm going to attack this trade fleet that's coming up here. But first we're going to soak up a little cash. And that should help keep us in the positive. And yeah, I don't know how, because I have them pretty well just not good for them. Rating everything, and I want to get down in this area. I know that this is a Spanish trade area, and I think this looks like it's empty, so I think it's these two are being traded at. This is Spanish, and this one's free, and that one's free. But there is a big these guys, Batavan, I don't know. I never really got those guys, the other bad ones. I never really tried to pronounce it. So, but they have a large fleet down there, trade fleet, I believe. So let's see how my we have a lot of trade fleets going on up here. So let's see, we have, what is our most profitable here? Cotton, then tobacco, then furs. Okay, so I might need to get more. Yeah, that seems about right. And that's also a cotton. So once I can attack that, I should be able to get a little more going from it. Workers on strike in Aquitaine. No surprise. But they like me a lot better than do the Brittany. But that brings me back up into the positive. So now I can take this fleet. I can start engaging the Spanish fleet, assuming. Oh yeah, that's a good fleet for that too. I have a lot of frigates. They can attack. Oh yeah, we'll see if we can capture all three of them. So I don't want to use my bomb catch because it's going to the Norfolk, because it's going to destroy those very much. So I want to try and keep my frigates more in play than anything. I might keep my my 74s kind of hanging off to the rear with my bomb catch. I don't really want them attacking and just destroying the enemy too much, so I'll put him back here. Put my 74s in a kind of defensive posture. My flagship up there, and I think with my 4 frigates I should be able to deal with it. So I have a 38, a 24, and then these two 32s. So I'm gonna kind of, where's he gonna go? We're gonna go in hard. We'll go in the line. We're gonna go for a rigging. And we're going to see what we can do. So these are, it's a 5th rate, a 6th rate, and these 32 gunners, I believe those are also 5th rates. But I want to say that we yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the game's a little odd with things, but we still have the wind, so it's good. So let's see, he has a Corvette, which is what they call their 24 gunners, right? So a Corvette and then 2 trade ships. So I think what I might do is I'm going to put my 24 gun, I'm going to give him a pass with the chain shot, knock out their sails, and then my smaller frigates, probably these 32s, are going to go after the Indian men, and then my 38 is going to board there because he has 78, 9, 111, 55, 99. Right? I don't want to mess with them at all. As far as this Corvette, I don't really care to capture it, so I'm going to swap to round shot until he passes, and then we'll switch to chain shot because I don't really care to capture a 24 gunner. Oh, these trade ships, sure. So we'll keep them cruising. They appear to be engaging now. Oh, he's been dismasted. As you can see, could be prime. He might be right for the picking. So I might just change my plans here and keep this guy, my 24 gunner, just harass them as I go around. I might capture them, because worst case, I can get the prize money for it. Which, you know, it's not going to be a ton, but it is something. So it is something. just need to knock out these sails because they are just moving. Alright. Hit it. Boom. No? Okay. Nail them. You knock out these sails because he's just running like a runner, like a running fool. And of course, chain shot's gonna be less effective because we're running into the wind as opposed to with the wind. Yeah. But now this guy's boom, hit him. And we'll repair. He'll come up this way. Just give him another. That should do it. You take out them sails. He is just obstinate. Nope, I'm not gonna go down. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. And another broadside from this guy. Boom. Spin, fire, boom. This guy is gonna get a little tail end there. Boom. He's just gonna pound him for more. Oof, that was good. Looks like he might let me do it now. Or not. Yeah, yep, here it goes. Oh. So we're gonna repair. There you go. Looks like I captured him. Oh, he lost one of them. Well, I'm gonna let that go for prize money. I'll take the trade ship. $370. Because I'll get plenty off of the trade revenue. And we'll just return them up there. They'll refit. He'll keep going. And then he's making his way down. But I do want to bring those ships back down here I'm not getting any value from that, so I might as well leave them. The Bremen Harbor here. But I want to bring, can join those fleets. Probably bring a couple of more frigates, so 74s. Maybe the bomb catch. Just reinforce this fleet. I think I can probably only get maybe 3 or 4 more ships in there. And then the rest of the fleet is just going to come up here, support this blockade action. Just in the off chance that something weird happens. You never know. At war, well, I might I think about it. I might send them into the Med, base them out of Gibraltar, and that's really good for this because I can just mess around in the Mediterranean. So that might be what I do. I might send a reinforcement. So I'll reinforce, these. I do like the fact having some heavier ship of the lines there. So I might bring a couple of frigates into this bunch. Just because I like having lighter ships in there. They help screen the larger vessels and everything like that. And it's, hey, if worst case scenario, I'll sacrifice a frigate over a ship of the line. So it's kind of also, I guess, the advantage of having sloops and brigs. Sloops are just very fast, maneuverable ships. So construction. My research very slow. So I focused a lot on the naval side of it, but I'm going to need to balance out a little bit here. So I think I'm going to, after this finishes researching, I'll switch over to the civics because that'll allow me to get better barracks, which is just better infantry for me in the long run. It's going to be better. It allows the second tier of, or third tier rather, of research, which does lead to better vehicles. Wow, ships and the like. So probably should work on some infrastructure, get some more cash flow here. Maybe get this farm plus 200 wealth. What does it do? 300 replenishment rate, or 3%, which is not bad. I'm not really worried about replenishing in Ireland. Honestly, I don't fear invasion. I have a very large fleet, and I don't think anyone would risk an army for that. So I finished that research. My admirals are getting boosts. So like I said, like I said here, I'm going to switch to this, which is going to help me. It's going to boost my income quite tremendously. Alright, so this fleet's coming down here. So I'm really torn. I think for the time being, I'm going to put these 74s in here. And this frigate do I just do it this way? I guess that's it, right? You can only get the double stack. Because that'll give me more punch, because I really am thinking that I need to take out his majority of his, or not majority, rather his, I'm gonna have to engage his main fleet here. So and I forgot, yes, we can make these carronade frigates, which are just really good in close range. These are pretty decent. You know, for the cost, middle, kind of medium between frigates and ship of lines. Kind of ship. Alright, so let's see. As far as my invasion goes, I would like, if I attack Normandy, it does remove another one of his dockyards, so he can't produce warships, and that allows my fleet to condense to these two, or bring this to reinforce this fleet. So I don't really like the idea of this fleet being so underpowered. Perhaps I'll just build some militia down here, and I can shift a couple of units infantry down this way. Can reinforce. I can have 4 infantry, and I can attack. Just keep pushing this way and get into the Med. If I can get a nice dockyard into the Mediterranean, that's it. I'm done. You know, they're done. I can reinforce ships from, you know, reinforce, build. Yeah, that's it. Let's see, produced infantry or militia. And we're gonna go, I'm gonna use this fleet as a scouting party. Which is weird because they're going ahead. But it'll be maybe I'll blockade some French territories, or Spanish. I'm sorry, Spanish. But the Spanish they're not really doing much. So I don't know. And the French really aren't seeming to do much either. So yeah, I don't know about that either. Let's see if I can build a 50 gun. 960, it takes 5 turns. 950 takes 8 turns. See, and that's hull strength 1430. So it has much better hull strength. Firepower is less. We're building medium, low, so it is more maneuverable, more hull strength, less firepower, more speed. So these actually could be pretty good for reinforcing, and they're pretty quick reinforcing that kind of more frigate interception fleet I have going on. So that may be my deal. So now I have my 4 units of line infantry. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what happens. And we're just gonna blockade. Why not, right? Oops. So you're gonna, boom, just be the jerk. Ooh. So that's a pretty good resource right there. I'm gonna rate this too. Portugal. So what I might do is bring down one of these Indian men to here for trade, because that's another resource, right? So you diversifying sugars. Sugar's really good price, 32, so that'll help. That'll help me a lot. Yep. Recruitment. Well, another one of these. Alright, so they are attacking. Alright, we'll go ahead and fight this one. Which they have better numbers, but we have better troops. I mean, in the day, line infantry is gonna beat the armed militia, the armed peasantry, whatever, every time. I mean, unless I only had 1 unit and he just swamped me. Yeah, but they're gonna beat them. So, this is interesting. So I might. I'm going to probably send these 2 just kind of skirmish in the woods, and then I'll send them to engage his main force here, and they're gonna go into the woods, just kind of chill and hang out, see what happens. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 units. We'll see what happens. It's not a terrible location because you can shoot straight, and if they come down towards you, going uphill, you know. We'll put them in the woods. Don't know if this unit can hide because it's a general unit technically, so that could be an issue. So perhaps I'll have them trade positions like that. And we'll just see what happens. See if they can hide in that. Doesn't look like they're gonna be able to hide much. Oh no, they're hiding. Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. And they're gonna double time it, and it's gonna suck. But you know what? Yeah, sometimes just got to suck. He's gonna try and flank. Oh, surprise! You didn't see it. And they're gonna engage here. Boom, 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 boom. Watch that flank. He's gonna come over here to engage. Cool. Rotate. Engage. Nice. This looks like this flank kind of caught off guard. They weren't expecting it. So I should be able to kind of swing through this way. Turn his flank. It'll be great. You know, I like these kind of small level battles. They're a little more tactical. You know, you have to think on your feet, think quickly, and just, I mean, maybe it's not true, but it feels like the more finite skills of the maneuvering, you know, the maneuvering is more important in this game, or in this style. Alright, so they're gonna present, and this should crush this flank, and then they can move on here. Alright, so move them up to protect the flanks. We're going to extend this way. So having the two is kind of, you get more, I don't know, I feel like you get more shots on your target. However, you lose organization a little bit because you don't have anyone to fill holes. Because the way this game works is they only have the front rank firing, so you lose a little bit of organization, and if they get charged, they're less effective against that. So I don't know if it's good or not. I haven't really fully decided if I think it's a good idea. But they seem to be putting a lot more firepower on this. So I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Once this unit breaks, we'll start to turn the line this way. I mean, this is a decent battle for me because is getting my troops to be a little bit better. Alright, I have two of my infantry are now level 2, I guess. I see what's happening. So they're not getting effective. Oh, that was pretty effective. Never mind. Because the ground, their shots were gonna get blocked and everything. Alright. He wants military alliance? Sure. Why not? He's at war with the French. Put more pressure on the French, even though I don't know if they're really going to do a lot. Alright. Well, this looks like a good place to stop for the day. So thank you very much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, like the video, so we can keep playing. Alright, thank you. Bye.